Hello there, welcome to another episode of World of Tanks and Gainey Titan, and we're here on the Pilsen map. I'm in the Lycan, and it is, well, it's pretty much a tier 7 battle. Matchmaking is not too bad. However, it is Pilsen, and myself and Pilsen do not have a good relationship. I've generally done very poorly on Pilsen maps in the past, since the map came in. I've done poorly more often than I've done well, and, well, I wasn't particularly looking forward to this. Not a great map for light tanks. It's small. It doesn't have a lot of the kind of cover that light tanks need, and you're pretty exposed when you're shooting at people, so you're relying more on your speed and small size to avoid being hit, or just not being there when people are shooting back, to avoid being hit rather than camping in a bush or anything, that sort of stuff. Though I have come out here to spot people, and I have managed to spot a few people, and I have not yet been spotted in return. And ironically enough, as soon as I go into the bush, I get spotted. Time to move. Too many people have a line of sight in me there, and I was hoping to get a shot off and do a bit of damage to the Panther, but no luck, and he's done more damage to me in return, so I'm not going to hang around. I don't know if he's got friends or not. If he follows me, well and good, we'll deal with him then. But I'm here on my own. I don't have any actual support. So we pull back, we lose the spot, see if we can pop up and try again. So far, I am no longer spotted, so I've driven away a bit. I was given time so that it wouldn't be obvious to where I was, but as soon as I crest the ridge again, I get spotted. Now, I don't know if it's the light tank or the tank destroyers, or the tanks coming down there on the 7 line, 7 row, I suppose, or line, or whatever you call it, column, that spotted me. So we go back, and the Panther's been joined by, well, a Cromwell and a few other tanks as well. So we put a round into the Cromwell, we're spotted as soon as we fire. Already receiving some return fire, so we pull back. We get another round into a Cromwell. I'm not sure if it's the same one. I now decide to vacate the premises. I'm here on my own. I don't have much in the line of support, and I'm not hanging around for 3 or 4 light, medium, fast, medium tanks to mob me and take me out of the game. So I'm going somewhere else when I get the reload, and I'll see if there's an opportunity somewhere else on the map. There's a heavy tank coming up there, and I'll tank destroyer supporting them so they can deal with those tanks. I'll be back later on if I can give them support, depending on how things develop. So we're going around here, we're fully reloaded, and we're going to see if there's any opportunities up this side of the map. There's that heavy tank there in the middle. There's a couple of tanks fighting in the factory. We'll see how things go when I get there. One of the tanks in the factory is dead, but the factory isn't necessarily a great spot for a drive-through, and I don't know what's at the other side or behind, because all our guys are in the factory as well. The place is not pre-scouted, but I'm up here and there's nobody else here. There's another light tank closing in on the Granovich, the KV5, and I think it's a good tank. It's good for 2 tanks to be able to, 2 or 3 tanks I'm running it, so that he hasn't the opportunity to focus on one. The other tank that came in got blown up from further north, and I got a few rounds in, but I now need to reload. And I need to stay out of the line of fire of all the supporting tanks. So we're going to go out the back here, continue our reload, and come back in when we're ready. Reload nearly complete, we select the other door to come back in, so that, well, we're still spotted. I don't know if it makes any difference. Don't immediately see the Granovich. See an opportunity here to snap a shot off the Kraft Panther, or the, sorry, not the Kraft Panther, the Clarong Panther. And there is the Granovich, and he's going for, what was it, the KV85 or whatever's below at the bottom edge of the factory, and I'm just going to go behind him and just do as much damage as I can. We have our fire for effect obtained, so I can get out into the open and no longer direct line of sight. Turn around the other way, make it a little bit harder for the KV5 to track me, and he's missed again. We're out around behind him with another clip and more opportunities to do a bit of targeting. So he's turning his back of the tank towards me, but he's not keeping it that way. And we got a chance to put a few rounds in. Not as many as I'd have liked, but that would have required more careful aiming. And that would affect my driving and my evasion ability. So once more I need to get a reload done. trying to steer clear of the gun, but I'm not going to succeed. I don't think I'll take another hit. So I'm going to go into the factory to get some distance between me and the KV-5. He doesn't follow me into the factory. He looks like he takes a hit from the artillery, and I think he gets distracted by that and starts paying attention to the artillery. So when I come around here, he's not ready and waiting for me. I missed the first round. You get the gun shown in my general direction. And I've managed to get another round in, a critical hit, and we eventually managed to take him out. Only one more enemy tank remaining, and there are allies closing in, and he's gone, and now it's game over. So it was a nice, short, quick little game, and I kind of felt sorry for that KV-5 driver. I've been there, had those pesky little light tanks just going around. You couldn't hit them for buttons, no matter what happened. Did not make any money because the amount of premium that I fired. Second class mastery, nearly 2k damage. We came number 1 by experience, and reasonably good damage round compared to the team. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like and share. Feel free to comment. If you have not already done so, please subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you all again soon. Bye for now.